Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari He Nath Narayana Vasudeva Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari He Nath Narayana Vasudeva Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari He Nath Narayana Vasudeva Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari He Nath Narayana Vasudeva Krishnaya Vasudevaya Haraye Paramatmane Pranatah Kleshanashaya Govindaya Namo Namah Shri Govindaya Namo Namah Shri Govindaya Namah. With the grace of the Bhagwan Sri Krishna, divine blessings from the Guruji, and whatever little knowledge I have about the Bhagavad Gita, today I would like to share with you. As I mentioned about the little knowledge, because no one can say I am perfect in the Bhagavad Gita. Even if you are talking on this issue 50 years, 20 years, 30 years, more than 100 years, but you will never going to be fully understand in your lifetime as well. But if we cannot understand why we are taking effort, why we are putting our effort and why we are working, the answer is very clear. Because we must understand this is the ocean. The ocean of the knowledge. And we have to take the one bucket of the water from that knowledge ocean, which help us to purify it, which help us to cleanse, which help us to bring that divineness in our life. So as we are continuing in the first chapter, verses number we're going to be understand today, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. So from 32, 33 to 37, we're going to understand. Yeshamarte kangshitam no rajyam bhoga sukhani cha ta imeva sthita yuddhe pranastyakva dhanani cha acharyah pitara putras tatheva cha pitamaha matulah susuras pautra श्याला सबन्दिनस्तथा एतान् हन्तुमिच्छामि त्रत्तोऽपि मधुसूदन अपि त्रैलोक्यराज्यस्य हेतोः किं नु महि कृते निहत्य धार्तराष्ट्राणां कां प्रीति स्याज्जनार्दन पापमेवाश्रयेदस्मान् हत्वैतानाततायिनः तस्मान् हार्य वयमहन्तु धार्तराष्ट्रान् सबान्धवान् Svajanam hi katham hatva sukhinah syama madhava. So all, when we compiled all from 33 to 37, the one message coming for us to understand is the Arjun is giving a reason to Krishna Bhagavan. Why should I not fight? In my previous talk, I explained about why Arjun is telling, because Arjun are into the mode of the depression, stress, anxiety, plus he is into the mindset of his original mindset called the kindness and humbleness and devotionals. Now he's using his subconscious logic to convince to the Krishna, why should I not? So he's giving a following reason, which is I'm going to read it now. Okay, first things first, Rajya Sukh, Bhog Sukh, that all I don't want. Plus, front of me and with me, my Guru, my elderly people, my own child, grandchild, my Pitamaha, great grandfather, my uncles, all my friends and families, they all are here. They all have left everything behind to fight with me here, or fight against with me here. Then Arjuna giving a different logic as well. Even etan hantamichhami dhratopi madhusudanam avitrailokya rajyasya heto kim nu mahi krute. So, hey Madhusudan means hey Krishna, even if I'm going to kill all of them, and after that if I'm going to get a Swarga, what I'm going to be used for that Swarga, for whom I am doing all those things. Plus, why should we kill to this, the son of the Dhritarashtra, nihatya dharta rashtrana ka priti sya janardana. Why should I do that one? Because by killing this papi personality, I will not get anything besides the pap, because they already in the pap karma. Because they are wrong, why should I do the wrong against them? Then after Arjun is telling to the Krishna Bhagavan in the 37 verses as well, hey Madhav, what kind of the happiness I will gain by killing all of them? So when we go through all this logic and everything, it sounds very good. Arjun is speaking maturely. Arjun has spoken very nice word of the wisdom, nice logic, and he is giving a proper reason why should I not do. But let us understand in our life what exactly the Arjun is trying to explain to us here is through this long talk. In a short manner, I will understand. The first things first, Arjun is looking at whom I am going to kill. So that means he is confident. He can and he is the capable to destroy everybody. When we reach this stage, the many authors and many kind of the Bhagavad Gita talkers, They take the different way and they explain that here is Arjun shaking and everything. Means they produce Arjun is a fearful personality. Out of the fear he don't want to fight. But that's not the right understanding. He is not telling I am fearful, that's why I don't want to fight. He is telling, why should I fight against these all puppies? So, answer Bhagwan Sri Krishna will give, properly answer, better answer Bhagwan Sri Krishna will give when the Arjun will finish his talk. But at this stage, if you and me want to understand what conclusion we will reach after listening to the Arjun, if you and me at that position, what we will say? We said, oh yes, Arjun is right. We should understand Arjun's logic, and we should allow him to go and not to do the war. That's a basic understanding we have and we will reach. So the Arjun is telling this message to us, where the first things first, two things we must have it in our mind: the confidence. Number one, we should be confident enough what we are going to do it. So Arjun, what logic Arjun is giving to the Krishna Bhagavan, don't you think as a war analyst, when you go into the war, he has done no homework. He don't know why he is going there. He don't know whom he is going to fight with whom he is going to fight. Here, after listening all those things, it seems to be, it appears front of us is like Arjun is like came as a non-planner personality. He didn't have any plan. He came here in the battlefield. He's looking, oh, these are the people. No. Sorry, I can't fight with them. Why? Because they did the pap. Why should I do? And these are my Gurujan. They all my family member. Why should I do? Isn't it is contradicting somewhere? It's contradicting somewhere. Think about nicely, very carefully. So to move away from these contradictions, let us understand the realities. What Arjun is explaining to us here is we need to learn, not Arjun. It's not for Arjun, it's for us to learn. It's for us to learn. So what message is coming out from here, I'm going to explain to you nicely. You know, the one is a reality and one is a practicality in our life. One is a reality, one is a practicality, in between is emotions. So, our decision in our life, if we want to make it, we always live in between emotions-based decisions. Emotions, if the emotions take over the practicality and reality, then you will be in the stage of the Arjun, like what he is right now. Okay? Automatically your mind will find a reason why should you not do. Not why should you do, you will find a reason why should you not do. And sometime too much thinking is the cause of the poison of our mind. Yes, here Arjun is thinking too much. right in a battlefield. He shouldn't have said all those things. Why? Because he knows already all those things from the day first. And that's why when I started Bhagavad Gita, I went through in a brief history about the Mahabharata to understand us. So when this everything happened to them, they have been told to go to the forest. They have been by different ways they have been treated a wrong way from childhood, and all those things happen. Now didn't knew he was knew all those things in front of him, everything has happened. But here has Arjun's emotions has take over his reality and practicality. That's why I'm saying too much thinking. Sometimes we have to be practical, we have to be realistic. We cannot presume and assume in our life. Here is Arjun is presuming and assuming. The problem is he is presuming and assuming that if I'm going to fight, then what will happen? That all will come in 30, 39, 40, 42, 43, 40, all will come next. This coming Thursday we're going to talk about it. But he's presuming and he's assuming. So his presumption is, who are they? Oh, I'm going to... No. This, એ તો પાપી છે. હવે એ લોકોના માટે આપણે શું કામ કૂતરાન જોડે કૂતરું થવાની જરૂર? પાપીની જોડે પાપી થવાની જરૂર? એ લોજિક વાપરે છે એવો. એ તો ખરાબ માણસ છે. So to slightly move away from the main talk, to understand us, let us understand to Krishna Bhagwan life. Krishna Bhagwan life himself. He killed his own mama, Kans mama. He killed his own cousin brother Shishupal. He has killed many others, but indirectly, directly, they belongs to his own family. And besides all, but this is the two main important personality: his cousin brother Shishupal and his mama. And at that time, when the Krishna Bhagwan killed the Kans, his mama, he wasn't at the position where he can able to kill. He's a small child, and he did. So this is all will come to understand us. But main thing I'm coming back into the understanding is reality, practical and emotions. When we are in the situations to take the decisions, then we have to keep our emotions out of this in between. Look the reality, look the practicality. What goes in, how goes in, what is in, and then after we move on. One thing we must understand, the outcome of the cause is not in your hand, is not in my hand, is not in anybody's hand. If the outcome it is in our hand, then our existence will become a none, because we already knows what is going to come. So the one thing Bhagwan has kept it with him is outcome. Outcome of your cause or outcome of your action, that is not in your hand, that is in our hand. Not in our hand and not in your hand, it is in a Krishna Bhagwan's hand, Supreme Personality's hand. Why he did like that? We must ask ourselves. Sometimes we need to ask ourselves certain questions. If the outcome is not in our hand, then why should we do? If we think if I'm not going to do it, then nothing will happen. And let me give you a simple example. The farmer who plants a seed of the something he plant. Now if the farmer has throw the seed and compose and then giving regular waters and everything, no problem. But if the farmer think, let me check what is happening inside, and he start digging the each seed, what will happen? What will happen to that particular seed if start dig everything continuously to check if they're growing or not? We know that one, what will happen. So the farmer throw the seeds in his farm thinking that the crop will be powerful, but it's no guarantee what type of the crop will come out, but farmer has to do that one. And cannot check regularly as well by digging the land how far it is. It will come its own with right time, right environment. So similarly, we are the farmer. We are only throwing the seeds of the karma in our life. That's it. Don't worry about the outcome. The right time comes, right environment comes, the crop will grow automatically. But if we continue interfering, what exactly Arjuna is doing? He's interfering in by digging the land, by telling, oh, this is means he's spoiling the entire land where the crop supposed to be grow, the confidence supposed to be built, the power supposed to be grow, the willingness supposed to be high, energy and enthusiasm supposed to be more powerful than anything else. But here this man is going in a depression mode. Why? The reason is he brought his emotions in. He brought his emotions in. We sometime in our life also, we are the one is actually sometimes we don't think when we take the decisions. Many important decisions come in our life. Bhagwan always give us a chance. It's not that Bhagwan don't give a chance. Bhagwan give enough chance to everyone. But unfortunately, what we doing is, we are worried too much. We're thinking too much. And eventually that things don't help us. So the Bhagwan Sri Krishna, through these 4-5 verses, trying to explain to us, keep your emotions out of the reality. You in the reality zone. Look at what is your reality is allowing you. So, lastly, what Arjuna is telling, what kind of the happiness I will get. So the message I want to tell you is, everything is not for the happiness. There's something we have to do it for, which is we are here for to do it. What we are here for to do it is simple things. We need to be understand what is your purpose of the birth. Is karma. So now what type of the karma you are performing? Bhagwan will explain. As I said, I don't want to go in depth. That's why I'm just pausing slightly, because if I go, then the next verse is something else will come up. So I'm just taking easily to make you understand. So the Bhagwan has told us through the Arjun is, this is all logic. What you're telling is not for us to be something to put it in the mind where we can give this logic, because Arjun has given those logic, I must give that type of the logic, and then we must sit down. No, we shouldn't. Because these are the emotions based. Because in the very same Arjun has fought the Mahabharata war and has killed many soldiers, including the Bhishma Pitamaha as well. He did all those things. But what exactly happened if we in a small portion, if we're going to take it, that's why I'm saying, if we're going to take this small portion out and if we're going to accept it, then we're not going to win. That's why I said two things: reality, practicality, and emotions. Here is Arjun is emotional person. He's not Arjun what he is. And when we become an emotional personality, so we should surrender to the Bhagwan Sri Krishna through the Bhagavad Gita. One mantra is very important mantra is Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, that mantra is we must chant also regularly. Sharanam Mama means I am surrendered to the Krishna. I'm offering myself to the Krishna. Why? Because when we surrender to Krishna, and then Krishna will hold our hand. Come my son, come my son. I am here with you. I will take you out from this emotions based decision making. Because your logic, let me tell you, our logic, we can find two types of the logic. One is a positive and one is a negative. If you decide that you don't want to do it, then you will find 100 reasons why should you don't do. This is Arjun is doing. This is Arjun is doing a way. He has already mentally decided I don't want to fight. Now he's finding this oh, this is my kaka standing. This is my mama standing. Oh, this is my child standing. Arey bhai, when you came, you didn't thought about it. But he's finding this is all. Plus, now he's finding reason number 2. Oh, even if I'm going to gain Swarga, heaven, what I'm going to do it? So, why should I do? So, are you fighting to show somebody? Okay, bhai, look, I have won it. Now this all people should see कि भाई लस I won my war. He has forgotten the cause. That's why Bhagwan Sri Krishna has to remind him कि धर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन but यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत. That's why he has to mention that dharma, this is not a war for your personal benefit. So when we are in a situation, in the positions where we have to take the decisions based on the dharma, then we should keep our emotions out. We shouldn't allow our emotions to take over, because when we take the decision based on emotions, then when we're going to do the injustice to the dharma. Arjun is doing the injustice to dharma because the whole life Bhagwan Sri Krishna has supported him. Entire life Bhagwan Sri Krishna has given him a power, energy, enthusiasm. And now today he is telling, why should I do? Think about it. It's not Arjun, it's us. We always sit with this in between practicality, reality. And let me tell you, one day, somebody asked a nice question about why the Bhagavad Gita came very late. So let me explain to you before I close. The Bhagavad Gita didn't come late. Bhagwan Sri Ram came and he has experienced everything in his lifetime, what human can go through and what he can go through in his human birth. Number 1, he has experienced everything during his journey of life. Plus, he has experienced is one thing where how the human is suffering emotionally, mentally, physically in different areas. When the Bhagwan Sri Ram came, Bhagwan Sri Ram didn't fight anything with his own family that time. No fighting with the Bharat, Lakshman, nobody, no cousin brother, nobody else. Only the purpose to kill the Ravan, that's it. Nothing else he did. Then Krishna Bhagwan came. So whatever he has experienced in his birth of the Bhagwan Sri Ram birth, Krishna Bhagwan has also experienced opposite than that. And finally, after the experiencing everything what you and me is experiencing in these days, he has compiled everything and put it in a Bhagavad Gita. That is why we like Bhagavad Gita. That is why we understand Bhagavad Gita, because it is implement to us. Is direct. Is touched to us, our heart, because it's every single move, every single step, every single word is something is telling to us. We going through, we are the one for me. Why? Because it's based on the experience. And that's why what Arjun is telling today to us to understand is very simple things. Today is your enemy or my enemy, whoever is enemy, if we consider enemy, is yesterday's our friend. That is my standard line in my all talks I give. Today's your enemy who you consider as enemy, or anybody is considered as enemy. If you analyze yourself, is yesterday's your close friend or close relative. That's it. Bhagavad Gita is that. Why this? Because of some reasons, and we need to find a reason why we are considering ABCD personality is our enemy or ABCD personality is our friend. But before we reach to that stage, first things first, we need to keep our emotions out. Reality, practicality. And this is message we must learn. This coming Thursday, we will be understanding more about it. Tomorrow, 2nd of June, Tuesday, Nirjada Ekadashi, Pandav Ekadashi, Bhim Ekadashi. I request to all the devotees, if you cannot observe the fast, first things first, if possible, please observe the fast. Read the Bhagavad Gita. Chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya mantra. Offer 108 Tulsi na pan to Bhagwan Sri Vishnu. If not 108, then 11. Then after, next day, some people have a very bad understanding. Otherwise, I will say misunderstanding or wrong perception in Western mindset. When we reach to the 12 o'clock midnight, the fast is over. No. In our Hinduism, the fast start from the sunrise and end with the sunrise. So we cannot consider midnight 12 o'clock is a day change. Is a Western and global understanding for some kind of a system, but our cultural system, our faithful system, our devotional system work with the sunrise to sunrise only. So please, in the future also, do not break your fast midnight 12 o'clock because you're going to celebrate somebody's birthday or some kind of the celebration. Do not do that one. If you're fasting, then start from the sunrise and end with the sunrise. Jai Shri Krishna. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारी, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरे परमात्मने प्रणतः क्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण।